Hey everyone, Basic Stealth Camping, back for another stealth camping trip. I found a spot a few weeks ago and I can't wait to check it out. So I'm actually going to be camping behind a liquor store tonight. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Well, at least they've got plenty of step twos there. Alright, so I did plan on walking to my site originally from my home, but it's going to be... it's too late already. The sun will be down in about 40 minutes and it's going to rain any minute, so I kind of have to get a move on. I'm going to drive there, can't use the bike. Like I said, the rain is what put me off, plus my campsite isn't really easy to get a bike through to the actual site itself, so I kind of have to do this one on foot. Anyway, I'm going to get going and try to find somewhere that's not too dodgy to park and find way to get into my campsite. Hopefully we'll get set up before it gets dark. Okay, so I've driven to where I think I'll try to park. So I'm out front of another liquor store, not the one I'm going to be camping behind, because you can't really camp behind this one. And we got Hungry Jack's over here, which is like a kind of like a Burger King in Australia. See over there. Another liquor store. Parking in this car park here. Should be right. It's pretty visible where I parked. I didn't want to sort of park in the back somewhere. Getting out with my bloody big hiking bag and looking the way I do is going to be fun. But I'm just going to have to make a run for it. Head over that way, I think, and go down across the road. Yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it. Let's get going before it starts raining. Okay, so we've got the step twos. I'm just going to walk around a long way, because if I just walk straight behind the shop, it would be weird, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to come around the back. Just moving this way. Something's coming, you can hear it. Where's it coming from? Some dude was just looking right at me. So I'm just winding back around behind where I just was. BWS is the liquor store. So I've already gone in and bought my step twos. Okay. This little creek. Just up there. We're going to wind around over here and try to look like we belong. Really difficult with this big bag on and dressed the way I am. I kind of look like I'm looking for somewhere to camp. All I can hope is those cars are empty. One of them's not. One of them has lights on, so there is someone in one of those cars. Okay. Just gotta press on, don't we? Alright, the one that I was talking about just drove off. Okay. Going over there. This might be a bit of fun when it's wet tomorrow. with a lid on it. That's my only concern, seeing things like that. But look, it's supposed to rain tonight. Who's going to come out? There's caravan park over there. Liquor store and petrol station right there. Ground is very spongy here. Okay. I might come over this way a little bit more. Okay. I like this. Just not sure if there's enough room between these trees. Let's work something out here. It's really good that these trees are really close. Bird feathers. The ground is not as soft here. It's still soft, but not as. Yeah, it's... So I'm here. I'm just going to work out my setup, and I'll get back to you. Sorry I didn't film the setup, guys. I'm kind of running against the clock here. It's getting dark very fast. It's not the best looking setup I've ever done, that's for sure. I had to end up just sort of bending that tree there. It's fine, haven't broken it. Just sort of tied it down so it'll come back up tomorrow. There really was literally nowhere else to put the hammock today. But everything should be okay other than that. This tarp I actually made myself about probably 7 or 8 years ago. And I've only used it with my ground bivvy that I also made. It's a net bivvy. Never used it with a hammock before. So we're giving that a go tonight, and given the rain, it's going to be a good test of it. Wasn't a whole lot of room to string it all up in here. A little bit less than I thought there might have been, but we're going to get it to work. And mate, after that I'm in need of a step 2. Setup's done. Time to crack a beer. So we're drinking Fresh Tracks Pristine Lager. It's just a generic lager, really. You can buy it at BWS. It's a spot after all that. Rain hasn't come down yet, which is nice. I probably should get on dinner pretty soon, because cooking under there will be a little bit dark and awkward. I think I'd rather just cook in the open over here, so I'll get on to that pretty soon. Yeah, cheers. Stealth Camping Alliance. Really excited for September challenge this month. Stealth Camp near an airport. I'm going on the weekend, in 3 days from now. Really looking forward to it. This is just a sort of spur of the moment camp. We got a public holiday tomorrow, so I can get home a little bit late, doesn't matter. Yeah, looking forward to the challenge. I just want to give a couple of shout outs. I haven't done shout outs for a few videos, sorry, so I just want to give a couple of quick shout outs today. So I want to call out Michael's Camping. Does some great stuff. He's down in South Australia. Same with Dingo Doggy Down Under. Dingo Doggy Down Under. Check those guys out. Stealth Camp Adelaide. That's 3 stealth campers right down there in South Australia. Great stuff. Check them out. They're all very active on YouTube, on the Facebook page. So have to check them out. I'd also like to give a big shout out to a new member, Stealth Monkey. He's put out some cracker videos in the short amount of time that he's been with the Alliance. KFC camp was fantastic, and the camping in the abandoned car at the side of the road, man, chef's kiss. I agree with Wiedenbush, easily, stealth camp of the month. That's going to be a very hard one to top. Okay, I'm going to get on to food and get some bug spray out. We're going to get a lot of trains tonight. The train line is just there, right behind those trees. So tonight, I was going to do lamb savlakis, but I ended up just getting some beef steaks, and I'm just going to cook them up and do the same thing just with this instead of lamb. Train. lightly done, but it'll work. She's there. Yeah, this is good. Right, I'm just going to finish my dinner off, guys. Second steak, I'm just going to cut it up and eat it. And then start to, I don't know, relax, enjoy some beers and just chill out. Finished dinner, just coming to have a little test lie in the hammock. This is probably one of the lowest hangs I've ever put together. I've got about, I'd say 10 centimetres between my bum and the ground. Yeah, there's a long distance between these trees, so it's not totally unexpected, I guess. And hey, as long as it's off the ground, doesn't really matter, 10 centimetres or 100. As long as you're off the ground. It's a pretty nice little spot. I'm going to keep the lights low. As I was eating, you can see cars pulling into the bottle shop. And their headlights cut right through the bushes here sometimes, so I don't know how visible my light is when I'm using it. So I'll just stick to the red light from now on, now that I don't need it for cooking. Man, you get a train about every 5 minutes. Just ran and just restrung the hammock a little bit, just made it a little bit tighter. So I've got a lot more clearance off the ground now. It's a little tighter around the shoulders, obviously, because I made it tighter. But honestly, I didn't want to be waking up on the moist ground overnight, especially if it rains. It did start to sprinkle a minute ago. It's stopped now. Yeah, I think it's now that I can just sit here and actually get some good rest in the hammock, I'm going to do that. It's not that late. It's what time is it? 7:20. It's just lightly sprinkling. It's nothing too bad. The tarp is still dry underneath, so compared to that other tarp I experimented on a video where I bailed on, I think it was called Highway Motorway Stealth Camp. I'll link it. That tarp was not a tarp and it didn't do the job, but this one that I made myself is holding together quite nicely so far. That said, it's only light sprinkles. I'm probably gonna go to bed. I know it's early, but honestly it's dark here, there's not much to do. I could use an early night. And yeah, look, I don't know if this is going to make it into the video or not, but you guys ever get, I don't know, anxiety when you're stealth camping? I don't know what it is, but this one's got me going a little bit. I mean, it's not a high risk stealth. I got very little chance of being caught where I am, as long as I wasn't seen getting in, which I wasn't. Unless someone comes down to have a few drinks over here, which it's a slim possibility, but it is a possibility. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about being caught. Okay. I'm not really worried about anything safety-wise. But I can't lie, man. This one's just got the anxiety going for me, and I don't usually get this. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Freight train has stopped just outside my camp. I can't film it because it's got no lights on it. I can't see anything in here anyway. But what are the odds of that? It stopped right out there, you can hear it. Morning everyone.
Well, it's been raining pretty hard for a couple of hours. It's about 4 AM at the moment. Look, I've got some positives and I've got some negatives. Positive is this tarp is fantastic. It's been keeping me totally dry. Like it's just worked amazingly. Plenty of room underneath, fantastic. Negative, might be a bit hard to see, but the ground is completely waterlogged. I'm literally camped in a swamp. I knew I was, but I didn't realise quite how bad it would get overnight. Let's see if I can get some light there for you. See, that ground is all that's all water. Kind of hard to see, but a couple centimetres deep. So yeah, getting out of here is going to be interesting. Packing up is going to be interesting. I was hoping to just have a bit of a sleep in this morning, but I don't know if that's on the cards at the moment. I just had to move my bag and everything just because it was lying down in puddles, you know. Even though it was underneath the tarp, it was just covered in water. So I got a little bit of high ground over here, so I just sort of lanced up against a few things. Man, yeah, I was really hoping to have a late exit this morning. Almost every camp I seem to get up really early and get out really early, and I was hoping today to have a nice sleep in and take it easy, but I don't know, I think I'm going to have to get out at some point while I can before this swamp gets much worse. I don't know how bad it is. Over there anyway, where I've got to get out, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I guess I'm going to start packing up. So yeah, being in the dark and in the rain, I won't be able to film that either, unfortunately, so bit of a short one this week, so I'll check in once I've got most stuff packed up, probably everything but the tarp. Actually, I don't even know if I will, to be honest, because I'm going to be standing in a puddle of water the whole time, so I'm just going to get packing and I'm just going to have to get going. Alright guys, loving this tarp though, and I think I'll use it again on the weekends when I do the airport challenge. It's not the stealthiest thing, and it's black, but it is big. But it's definitely proved itself in terms of keeping me dry. Alright, so as you can see, a bit hard, but absolutely everything is water drenched. My bag with my jumper, absolutely soaked. Got the hammock out alright, but yeah, I'm just walking around bare feet because my shoes are just going to get soaked out. It's just walking around in this, so standing in water. Pretty much done except for getting the tarp down now, and I'm just going to carry some of this stuff out. So I'm just going to quickly whip it down, chuck it into the green bag, and I'm going to just try to get out of here, I guess. I just had to walk out of there barefoot, and right when I got to the end, there's a freaking river. I mean, I knew it was going to be a bit watery because it looked clearly like a drain, and it was about knee deep. Had to walk through that, but I'm out now, back in the clearing outside the BWS. Well, absolutely everything is soaked through, dirty as shit. Kind of sucks because Saturday I meant to do the airport challenge. I'm gonna have to dry everything out somehow between now and then. It's gonna be raining every day, so it's gonna be interesting. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign out here. Don't know if you can even see me. I'm gonna sign out here.
Look, it was great fun until I realised, well, I knew I was camping in a swamp, but I didn't realise quite how much of a swamp it really was. Not a good place to camp if it's going to rain. I'd do it again, but not when it's going to rain. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for coming along. It's good to get out and get another stealth camp in. At least we had a successful camp. Can't complain. Left a little earlier, wetter than I'd like to, but that's alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Cheers. Check this out. Alright, that's it. Time to get home and dry everything up. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.